welcome to my letter of introduction video version. Hi, my name is Molly O'Reilly, and I'm starting my second semester right now in the Literacy Birth through 12 program at Brockport, the State University of New York. I just recently completed my Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Arts for Children and got my certification in Childhood Inclusive Education. Really loving it right now. I currently live with my husband of nearly 4 years in Brockport, along with our almost 2-year-old, Penny Lane O'Reilly. I love her. I think being a mommy is the best thing, and it's my most important contribution to the world because I really believe that children are our future, and that's another reason why I'm becoming an educator. I really love the arts in every form. I love using arts integration and infusing it into the curriculum wherever I can. I'm an active member of my church because I love God, I love people, I love being able to serve people. One of my deepest passions is unlocking people's potential, whoever I come in contact with. I love finding out what their passions are and helping them to pursue them to the fullest of their ability, to really take ownership of their lives, no matter what age. That being said, I have a very multi-stranded education experience that's mirrored in the philosophies that I hold to. As a student, I experienced almost every form of education. I was homeschooled by my mother and father until 4th grade, at which point I entered into a very small rural private school where there were 8 other people in my class, but that was a really good experience. It was different. It was kind of like an extension of homeschooling in that I only had the small class, but I really loved being able to be a part of sports teams and theater performances and all different things that you can do with classmates that you can't do when you're homeschooled. I transitioned into the public school setting, still rural, but much bigger than the private school, when I was in 8th grade. And I loved that because of the bigger class sizes, being able to meet a lot of people. I was really involved in arts and in music and in softball and soccer, and I really liked to be involved in as much as I could in high school. And because the high school was moderately sized, I had the ability to do all of those things. And I was sewn into by many caring and conscientious teachers who really showed respect for me as a person, even more than as an academic student. And those are the teachers that I really remember, and that's the kind of teacher that I really want to embody as I move forward into my career. As a result of my experiences from elementary through college, which of course college included MCC and Brockport, I fashioned a philosophy of education that's focused on the education of the whole child and takes into consideration the fact that every student is vastly different from one another, and the things that work for one student won't necessarily work for another one. So it's really important I think, to form strong relationships and bonds and get to know your students as people so that you can serve them to the best of your ability in the academic setting. I'm very passionate, like I said, about arts integration and unlocking of students' potential by helping them to gain ownership over their own learning, using good teaching practices that really focus on metacognition as well as character development. Those things are really important to me because I think it helps to prepare students for every area of their lives as they move through academic settings as well as every other setting of their life. I've been a part of the successful pilot of the new EdTPA teaching certification requirements. That was part of my student teaching that I went through. I piloted that. I've conducted a case study focusing on literacy learning in English language learners, and that was a really great and eye-opening experience for me. I really enjoyed doing that. And they were in the 2nd grade, as well as having a variety of teaching experiences as a substitute teacher at Albion Central School District as well as Spencerport Central School District. My experience has been stretched across multiple content levels and ages, so I've had substitute teaching experience in general ed classrooms, in special ed classrooms, in arts classrooms, in middle and high school content-specific classrooms. So I've been subbing in a variety of different contexts, and it's given me a vast treasure trove of experiences that I can pull from when it comes to teaching and practice. So that's a little bit about me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of my e-portfolio, giving you a little more insight into critical literacies and my views on that. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a great day.